Hey everyone. Let me bring this up on my phone so I can get the chat. Hey J Masters. Oh, we're off. I'm running. I never got... No, good. Wait, I need to get my things in. Okay, Hikaru. Nihal. Hands. Save. Alright, where are we going first? Hands. Who we got? MVL. Oh, we got Ali Reza. Alright, I'm going Ali Reza first. I just love his games. And Ali Reza was actually back posting videos on his YouTube channel like a week ago, which was cool. But I looked up the games, they were older games. They were from, can't remember, I think like September last year or something like that. Let's watch this from Ali Reza's view. So I'm going to Control X flips the board. Oh, and he's playing a King's Indian. So for those who don't know, Ali Reza's been playing the King's Indian since he was a kid. Wait, sorry, let me bring the mic closer. Can you guys hear me okay? Is the audio okay? Right, where are we up to? Here. Yeah, you're good. Okay, cheers. I need to get two screens. So when I'm having to look down here, I'm having to look at the comments on my phone. Actually, tell you what, I'll put it more in front of me. So yeah, we've got Hans playing today. Hikaru, no Magnus, sadly. Yeah, Ali Reza. I'll have a look at all the players involved after this one. Okay, audio's good. Oh dear. Okay, we're up and running. This is apparently the King's Indian Defence, Fianchetto, Debarekan classical main line. So what we got? Level material. I do like the look of Ali Reza's position. Now it says that white's better, but running these pawns just looks a lot of fun, right? F5, let's go. Rook's on the open file. And hello to everyone watching from the States. I guess it's the middle of the day for you, like 11 AM. Maybe some background stream going on in your working day. So Ali Reza's got his bishop starting to open. Defends e4. Can he take this pawn soon? Hey Harry Christopher. Hey Benny. Hey Alex. Hey Nick M. Prism. Betting my bloodline on Ali Reza, yeah. Ooh, that's not good. Where is that knight going? Okay, you have to sack your knight. How is a grandmaster opponent missing that? I guess he wanted to defend this big pawn here, but yeah, not ideal losing a piece. I think Ali Reza's going to take it. Generally speaking, I'll try and stick with one game unless the game's dead, and then, you know, jump around, see if Kramnik's playing, see if Hans is playing. I should stream more often. Yeah, I mean, I don't stream myself playing that much. I might do a little bit of that sometimes, but normally we want to watch the top guys playing, right? Ooh, what's the play here? Computer's saying knight takes on d7, top move. And he finds it, of course. Looks really bad, doesn't it, walking into that pin? I guess white can't actually take advantage of it. No queen d3. No queen d5. Now queen d4 threatened, I guess. So Ali Reza. Oh, nice. Double attack. Okay, he's got 2 minors for the rook. Should be good. As long as you don't let these pawns drop off, right? Oh, I hope you're all having a good day. My fave part is you naming the pawn structure. Yeah. I do have a lot of fun with that one. I don't know what we'd call this kind of triple thing. If the pawn was there on g7, that's called Irish pawns. Triple pawns in a row. I think it's named after some player who played it at a tournament in Ireland or something like that. Alright, this game's done. Ali Reza won. Ooh, Hikaru getting smashed. He did this last week as well. Ah, but his opponent's got no time. So Hikaru's got the bishops, but this one is really bad. Locked out. Wow, knight e3. That is a blockader you dream of. Knights are the best blockaders, they say, because obviously you can peer over the ramparts and still be part of the game. And jump back. Do you trade the rooks here? Ooh, it briefly went to +7 there. Whose move? Hikaru. Wow, now he's got 2 terrible bishops. It's not easy for white to make progress though with Hikaru's massive pawn. Passed pawn. Okay, you really wanted to keep that knight. Oh, he's going in for bishop f3. It's amazing how these strong players just turn the game around. You know, it looked pretty horrible for black, but now Hikaru's working some magic. Do you go g4 one day? Rook g1 or something? I don't know. This is so tricky. d5 was a mistake by Hikaru. Yeah, all his pawns on light squares. Okay, this should be game over, in theory. I mean, you want to get the rook to the A file, right? What's the delay? Oh, he's getting some bishops. Oh my goodness, he's turned it around. Bishop d3 check. And that is an eternal pin. King can't move. That is absolutely brutal. How does Hikaru do this stuff? Yeah, true. He is always just like pulling it out the bag, really, isn't he? Okay, that's game over. Connected passes. Hi Jared. Hi Brism. That's a stanky leg. How have you guys been enjoying the team puzzle battle? For me, I think it's absolutely hilarious. I haven't enjoyed a format of chess this much in a long, long time. Just hearing them talk, go through their thought process. Oh, Niemann lost to an FM. Wait there, sorry, I've got to do predictions. Okay, Hikaru's clearly going to smash Simon Williams. Oh, Hans let me down as well on the prediction. What should we go? Ali Reza? Drop some. Save. This is Chess Profit, by the way, I'm playing. If anyone wants to play along. Some good prizes to be won. Yeah, what happened to Hans? Okay, Sicilian. Goes for a bit of a dragon. I've always loved these positions for white when you get the space and the d5 square. Oh, knight f4. That's a nice move. Black's better here, the engine says. Oh, he just straight up lost the piece. What the hell? What was e6? That is horrendous by Hans. He is not in his best form. Alright, next match. Oh, Hikaru goes for the plow. Love it. Technically called the K-Das opening, right? But I've coined this one the plow. Plow the pawn down the board like a snow plow, removing all the snow in front of it. I want to develop out some modern plow theory at some point. Like go deep on this pawn move to figure out how white gets a good position. I don't like g3. Queen d5, hit the rook. Ugh. But Hikaru can play what he wants here. He outclasses Simon Williams just so much is the reality, isn't it? Simon Williams is one of the first grandmasters I ever watched playing live. There was like him, Mark Hebden, Keith Arkell at a tournament in Milton Keynes near me, city in the UK. Okay, he's already gone wrong. That's a bad move. Computer says take the bishop on b4, pick up the bishop pair. He takes f3, knight c3, queen d8, b5. Oh, he's gone for check. Ah. What website are you placing the bets? It's called Fantasy Chess. I'll drop a link in the chat for anyone who wants to go and play. Listen. Epic, why are you not playing? I'm not a title player. I can't play. I wish I could play. I'm rated about 2100. My ECF, that's English Chess Federation. Wow, Simon's got a massive position here. Queen d6. Computer says he's about 2 pawns better. Yeah, I'm about 2100. I need 2200 to get my national master title, and I just don't study chess enough. If I find the time to really study, go in on openings and tactics and that kind of thing, then I could potentially get a national master title one day. But yeah, it just takes a lot of work on all the openings and tactics and everything, doesn't it, as you start going up the levels. So yeah, no title Tuesday for me. I'll have to watch far better players than myself playing. A5, wow. This game is crazy. That has actually turned into a very nice pawn. The problem is the time situation, isn't it? Hikaru's going to run it down and then you're in trouble, right? When did I start playing chess? I'm 32 now. I started when I was a kid. Then I stopped when I was like 11 because chess isn't cool, right? When you're a kid and you want to go and chase girls. No, I couldn't get girls either. I was 11 years old. But it wasn't cool to play chess. So stopped between about 11 and 16. And then I carried on playing... yeah, when I was 16, I just randomly thought to play one day. I was like, oh, I'm a bit bored, maybe I'll play some chess. Started playing online. Can't even remember the website. I think it was Free Internet Chess Server, my first one I played on. Then I was playing on Chess Cube, like some old school sites. Chess.com didn't even exist. Lee Chess didn't exist. So yeah, this was like 2007. And then when I started watching chess on YouTube, it was guys like King's Crusher. I got no clue what's going on in this game. Guys like King's Crusher, he was on the first one I watched and really enjoyed. What happens if you take and win a rook? What's the play here? Oh, Queen c5 apparently is very, very deadly. I used to watch Jay Roby, Chess with Suran, Mato, what was his name? Matalich or Chess with Mato? Like old school chess people. No Hikaru, no Gotham, no Agad Mater. Like, this is a. Although I've watched Danny King on Power Play Chess for years and years and years. Always loved his stuff as well. He's always been my favourite channel. So yeah, I've been playing a long time. And this, by the way, is part of the reason I want to start this chess community. Oh yeah, Chess Network was awesome. So this is what I'm advertising on screen today, top right, launching this Friday. I think there's this massive, massive gap in the chess space for people to actually, you know, connect in a community. Now I'm using Discord because it's the place to go, right? You could have used other ways to connect people, but I think Discord works well. Excuse me. But yeah, I think there's this just huge lack of being able to connect people because I'm deliberately setting it up as a paid space. You know, I've got overheads for one thing, community managers. I want to get guest speakers in there like Sam Shankland. I'm lining up other really top players to give talks. So there's costs to cover, not to mention I'm going to be dropping my day job to try and just cover the amount of hours I'm pouring into this. But also, I want to make it so you get genuine like-minded people in there, you know, people who want to talk chess, connect with others, find trusted people to play against. Then you can jump into a chess room together, have a game of chess, you know, be on a call and talk at the same time while you're playing. You can get help from people, you know, what should I study first, tactics, end games, openings. Just connect with people, right? Okay, the inevitable happens here. Because that was all missing, you know, when I started getting into chess, and I think it still is, because you can go on Reddit and you can go on other discords of big discords and everything, but there's just so many people and everything. Some people are there to just talk rubbish, to troll. Some people are serious about wanting to improve. So yeah, I really want to kind of offer something different in this whole space. So that's rolling out Friday. I'm going to do more details on that, you know, through the week and in some videos and that kind of thing to come this week. Which do you prefer, playing or doing YouTube channel? Don't know really. I enjoy both, to be fair. I guess if I had to pick one for the rest of my life, probably playing, because I love playing. But that would be a really horrible decision because I also enjoy making the videos as well. So yeah, probably playing, but yeah, I enjoy both, to be honest. And playing is more stressful as well, of course. Like, you've heard people say it, right? Like, you know, Robert Hess doesn't play anymore, finds it quite stressful. Gotham chess, you know, Levy said, hasn't he? He finds it pretty stressful actually playing and everything like that. Wow, Ali Reza loses. This tournament is brutal. Favorite chess streamer? It depends what we mean by streamer, but so my absolute favorite chess channel for years is Danny King, Power Play Chess. It's Kramnik playing today. So yeah, that's number one. I've always really enjoyed Chess Network as well. Kamsky cracks me up. Is he about to go down to an FM? He will guaranteed report this guy and block him if he loses. Yeah, I don't know where Magnus is. Sorry, I keep losing my voice. So yeah, I've always liked Danny King. Chess Network's good. Yeah, I mean, like, being a slightly stronger player myself, you know, in the relative scope of the world, I've not so much watched stuff like the Botez sisters, or like Anna Kramling or Agad Mater. Like, I like their channels and everything, but I don't personally watch them that much. I prefer like higher level analysis and stuff. You know, yeah, Power Play Chess, Chess Network. Eric does good videos. Eric Rosen, of course. So, and Gotham Chess, he does great recaps as well. But again, how much I'll watch them all the way through and everything is hit and miss. So, yeah, it's a mix really. Yeah, sorry, no Magnus. He keeps letting me down. Every week I'm hoping he's going to be playing. Well, he did play last week, but he played the late one, not the early. Okay, this is boring. So back. Okay, get your bets in. This is the not that this is for money, by the way. This isn't gambling or anything. You literally just play and then rack up points, and if you win, you win. If you don't, you don't. All right, let's go Hikaru, obviously. The trouble here is you're just always going to pick the superstars, aren't you, really? Although they sometimes let you down. Alright, let's go Pranav and Draken. Ah, Shreyas Royal. Good to see him playing. Yeah, let me take this link. Oh no, I don't know how to drop it in the chat. Oh well, anyway, it's yeah, game.fantasychess.app/profit. But if you type in chess profit, you can quite quickly get to it. All right, where are we headed? Who are we following? Maybe checking on Nihal. He's a bit of a beast. What are you expecting? Hickeys and Levy's coming. Oh yeah, Hikaru and Levy. Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. It's just going to be good banter, isn't it? Seeing them paired up on a team together. I mean, they're going to do really, really well because Hikaru's so incredibly strong, and he's so used. Excuse me. And he's so used to playing in this format, isn't he? You know, 2D board, online, speed chess. He's so used to that entire format. I think they'll be, you know, really, really strong, potentially win the whole thing. I mean, the only thing is, it depends how much Levy distracts Hikaru, because he's going to be there for the banter. He'll be, like, conscious of making good content and everything like that. And there's nothing wrong with that at all, by the way. We're all going to love it. But, yeah, it depends how much that that distracts Hikaru, right? Hikaru's going to be the more serious one, isn't he? Levy's going to be, like, saying some craziness, sack the queen, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, H4, let's go. Audio's fine, good. Yeah, I need to still soundproof this room because there's quite an echo in here. It's a small room, a little box room. This is the only place I'm allowed. My wife's like, get out. You stay in your little corner of the house, in your shoe cupboard. It's not quite a shoe cupboard, but it's a pokey room. Oh dear. A4, maybe? I suppose you can always go bishop d5. Okay, should we actually talk about some chess for a while? This is a good example, by the way, if we're thinking about positional chess. If you had a light squared bishop right now, it would not be having much fun, given all the pawns are stopping it from running around. Now you could activate the light squared bishop, so it becomes an active bad bishop, but it'd still be a pretty bad bishop, given the pawn structure here. So pawn structure is really, really key when it comes to bishops. You know, this is a good bishop, can spray in all these directions. And then from the black point of view, okay, it's the dark squares you want to be working with here in this position, but you haven't got a knight to exploit. You'd love to get a knight to c5, that kind of thing. C3 can always kick d4 as well. So white's definitely better here. You've got space. You've got the better minor pieces, really. You know, this isn't a great bishop. Queen's here. Ooh, castle's queenside. That's risky. Queen a4, king b1. At some point, you want to achieve d5, even if it potentially sacrifices a pawn. The problem for black is how do you activate? f5 is obviously an option. Actually, a very, very tempting option. No Magnus, I'm afraid. I don't actually know how to change the title of the stream once I start the stream. So I was hoping he'd be on and we'd have Hikaru, Hans, Magnus, the whole trio. But yeah, he's let me down, I'm afraid. Okay, black's burning way too much time. What was the point of Queen a4? Okay, provoking b3, but you know, why not play f5 in one go? Okay, you have got queen d5 check. And it's a pretty good endgame for white, I guess. Although you have to be a bit careful with e4. But then there's knight d4. I think that's why captures was played, because you want e4, but if the knight gets to d4 and then e6, you're in a world of pain. Now, what's the play here? Okay, I like how black's played this, to be fair. Shattering the pawns. I didn't look at the details of why you couldn't play queen captures. I guess maybe queen captures and then you don't even have attacking chances. That's the key here as well. You don't want to trade the queens if you're white, because look at the black king. It's weak. It's exposed. You're in a worse endgame as black now, I'd say. So really, you want to be attacking, trying to use these squares. E4, double them. Who's playing? This is Nihal Sarin against Anthony Cossack. I don't know Anthony Cossack so much. But in general, yeah, I've so far, what did we do? We followed Hikaru, and then we've also followed Ali Reza. Chess players are the best lover because they know all the mating positions. Yeah, I mean, I was making a few jokes like that on Valentine's Day. Not quite as explicit as that. I'm 8 minutes behind, sorry if you already talked about it. Only just mentioned it now in my stream. Oh, the audio. Oh, what's your day job? Oh, I'm in like consultancy basically, without going in tons of detail. Yeah, but not exactly the dream job that I'd want to do forever. This is definitely the work that I enjoy more. Wow, great move. That is a clutch move in time pressure. Queen d8. Nihal was really under pressure here. I mean, he's a pawn down. Wow. Black is just winning this now. 2 connected passes. The level of opposition in these games is insane. I mean, who is this guy? Doesn't even look like he's got a title, but surely he's a title player playing as good as this. Yeah, you can just resign this. Anthony Cossack. So I'll stick with the chess and then check out his profile. Stranger things have happened for black not to win. Hi Brutus, good afternoon. Yeah, those black pawns too fast really, it's just resigns time. King g2, g3. Good night. Oh, okay, good night Min Hu. I guess you're way ahead in the east. Wow, what a win. Who is this guy? Anthony Cossack. 24-34. Oh, so he... 2002. How old is he? 20? 22? You would have thought that makes you a title player. I don't know. Maybe he never claimed a title. Anyway, coming back here. Hikaru 1. Who else we got? Pranav 1. Good. Predicted him. Jan Shishtoff. Oh yeah, Jan Shishtoff beat Shreyas Royal. Shreyas Royal is a really promising up and coming talent here in England. There's a video on YouTube that David Howell did with him the other day, actually. Nerds, yeah. Thanks for that. Me and my cousin watched Wieners. Touched me. Oh, right, okay. I probably shouldn't read out every comment going. Hey, Jeffrey lost. Alright, predictions. Okay, obviously we go Hikaru. Yeah, Pranav seems on a bit of a roll. Jan Shishtoff on a roll. Save on those. That'll do. How did Niemann get on? Okay, he won. Ali Reza. He won. How are we looking on results? Alright, back to the games. Trying to remember when the break is. I think it's after round 4, isn't it? Oh, I'm still filtered by Ali Reza. Okay, top boards. We've got Hikaru. We've got... Let's watch Ali Reza again. He's fun to watch. Opens with D4. Not long till the candidates now. About a month, I think. Month and a half. Being played in Canada. Hi, Tominos. Do you think Niemann's going to break into the top 5 or even higher? Let me paste the link to this website, Fantasy Chess. Do I think Niemann's going to break top 5? If I'm being honest, no. I think it will hurt Hans Niemann to hear that. But, you know, I think he thinks he's better than what he is and that he's going to improve faster than what he will. And obviously when people say comments like I've just said, you know, he's always like, oh, it only fuels me more, you know, to hear. And I'm not trying to be a hater or anything like that. Good luck to him. I hope he does improve. I don't necessarily see it, right? Because there's a lot of other really talented players who are working really, really hard, you know, coming up through the ranks. And it's just tough, right? It's just so tough. They're all so well prepared, so tactically insane. And he has his moments where he just blunders the most horrendous things, right? So he's got chinks in the armour, I think, is the problem for him. Right, let me find this website and then paste it in the chat. Here we go. Copy. Come back to chat. I don't know how you pin a comment in chat, but... Okay, there we go. What's your favourite opening for both black and white? Favourite... I've been having a lot of fun playing the Alekhine, or Aliekian, I always say his name wrong, defence lately. I just find it really fun, you know, the positions you get and you take your opponent out of book. And then with white, I don't know, I'm a bit boring really with the stuff I play. But if I'm wanting to have a bit of fun, then I do love the whole B3 systems. They're just really fun to blitz out. And I like these systems where you get the queen on C2, bishop on D3, start pushing the H-pawn, go for a huge attack. I hope Kramnik streams again. Yeah, Kramnik hasn't streamed in a while, to be fair. Stuck on a plateau at 1600. Want to increase and get to 2000. Any advice? I'm going to give you the advice that I give to everyone who asks that question, because it's not my advice. It's the advice of former World Chess Championship challenger Nigel Short, and he says in this great video on YouTube, the number one thing you can do is work on your tactics. So much stuff flows from good tactics, you know, not blundering pieces, but also just understanding how to set up tactics and things. Like right now, this knight is attacked. Once it moves, you can get the bishop's d5. Once the bishop's on d5, then f7 is tender. Once you start like thinking tactically, and also once the bishop's on d5, it eyeballs the rook on a2, and the rook on a2 is undefended. So if the pawn ever moved, then the rook drops. And they say loose pieces drop off, right? Well, this is a loose piece, and this is a loose piece, and look. Wow, it's like I wrote this. Ali Reza literally making my point for me. Damn, I should be a grandmaster. A super grandmaster, right? So there you go. Tactics, tactics, tactics. Work on your tactics, because then also it helps you get your pieces on the right squares. To an extent, you don't want to put a piece on a square just to chase a tactic. It should be good positionally. Right, what's going on here? Why is this working? If rook takes, there's rook c8 checkmate. If you therefore take this rook to avoid the checkmate, then there's rook d7 or rook b7, you move away, king goes, and then you've got bishop g7 checkmate. That is beautiful. You are more serious than your YouTube videos. Oh, sorry, Juan. Yeah, I need to loosen up. I'm a bit tired today, to be fair. I've been staying up till like midnight every night, just super busy. Is it better to play blitz games or rapid games to get better at chess when your ELO is 1500? I guess probably rapid. You know, you've got slower time control, time to think about what you're doing. It would be better. I think it's really tough playing blitz when you first starting out, because you're trying to think of plans and good positional moves, and you know, you're under constant time pressure, so you can't actually concentrate. So yeah, I'd say probably rapid, to be fair. Right, where are we checking in? Hikaru. Oh, the absurd stories, yeah. Yeah, I like going a bit off-piste on a few stories. I don't want to take the chess too seriously. That's probably why my stream is more serious, because I can't start talking about strange things going on in the air right now. My air quality is under control as we speak. But if the stream drops in quality, we know why. Okay, Hikaru is completely winning. Active king, pass pawn, just destroying it. The amount of title Tuesdays he's won is insane. What's your FIDE ELO classic? So my FIDE rating is out of date. It's like 1850, but I haven't played FIDE games for like 10 years basically. I played one or two in the last 2 years in the 4NCL, which is Four Nations Chess League here in England, well, UK. But yeah, my English Chess Federation is the most up to date. I'll show you that one. Find my name. James Gardner. So I'm currently 2086. I was just over 2100, and then I lost a couple horrendous games. I've won a couple recently, but they haven't updated the ratings yet. At the end of the month they'll update it, so I'll be back closer to 2100. So I need 2200 2200 to get National Master. But yeah, I'm just not working hard enough at it really, or playing enough chess. I don't play a lot of chess. I'm so busy with this channel and everything. Oh, where are we at? Let me show you this Nigel short video just while we're waiting. Nigel short tactics.
But hopefully, looking at tactics.
Play on fast food.
Hi, I'm Nigel Short, and this is the shortcut to chess mastery. Unfortunately, there isn't really a shortcut to chess mastery. It requires a lot of work, but hopefully these 15 hours that you will spend looking at tactics will help you on your way. I have long been convinced that studying tactics is the best way for the vast majority of players to improve their game. Many years ago, I worked as the national coach of the Islamic Republic of Iran. And one of my top women players, her name was Shirin, she asked me what she could do to improve her game. And I was going back home at that time, and she had some free time on her hands, a month or two. And like many players, she was convinced that her openings were the cause of all her difficulties in chess. This is usually wrong. I said to her, Shirin, that your openings, of course, they could be better, but they're not bad at all. And I said, and you have a good understanding of the game. But it seems to me that relative to your strength, your tactics are weak. And what I prescribed for her was a course on chess tactics. I just said, work on these by yourself over the next month. And she did that. And she worked for about 30 hours. Sorry, 60 hours over the next month, 2 hours a day. And the next tournament she played, and this was a player with a rating of 2070, she narrowly missed the men's international master norm. She made a 24-30 performance in her next event. So with...
How crazy is that? So she studies tactics religiously for like 2 months, 2 hours a day, and she plays 400 points above her rating. So yeah, what can I say? That's pretty much the advice I give to most people to improve. It's the thing I need to work on the most as well. Oh, they're on the break right now. Yeah, so that's that. And yeah, the London's good opening. You know, it's just solid, isn't it? You get all your bits out, as I like to say, your chest bits, not other. We'll keep it clean. Did it help you to study openings? I'm 17. Yeah, I think with openings, it's good to just understand a few systems, like just generally have an idea of that. That's why the London's so good, isn't it? You just generally have an idea of the pawn structure you're trying to set up, where the pieces go, and you know roughly what you're doing. The Grand Prix attack in the Sicilian's always a classic for white. You know, simple plans. I think openings that give you simple plans are good when you just want to, you know, improve but play some simple stuff. So yeah, there we go. And then this is how I waste way too much time. I'll play a quick one of these while we're waiting. Can you see my screen okay? How is the board looking? Oh, I'm getting hit with this. Can you? Oh, the board's kind of chopped off, isn't it? Crap. Okay, hopefully you get the gist. But then I'll spend way too much time just playing endless blitz chess. Oh crap. So I'm about to get absolutely destroyed. Let's challenge that knight. Yeah, this position's just horrendous already. So bad. I do like Lee chess, I have to say, the way the server is, and the fact you don't lose a second per move. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, you can't really talk and play blitz. Need to get rid of that queen. Oh no, he's putting it back there. Yeah, not good. Yeah, this is so bad. Yeah, that's mate. Whoops, abandon. Not my finest hour. Has the chess restarted? No. So yeah, I play way too much Lee Chess Bullet, but I'll have to start playing some people soon just for some fun, right? Round 4 finished. Hi Pedro from Portugal. What end game tool or book to best improve my end game? Rook end games. End games, yeah, I mean that's a big one. In fact, that's a good moment to mention Sam Shankland, because he is releasing a course on Chessable soon, theoretical rook end games, and he's coming into the Epic Chess community on Discord, launching this Friday, by the way, and he's going to talk on theoretical end games, rook end games, and then there'll be more follow up in the course for anyone who's interested on that. But yeah, there's so much to the end game. One of the most famous end game books is what's it called? It's by that like German grandmaster. Oh, sorry, wait, I've got to do these bets. Right, we'll go Hikaru. I'm not sure on that one. Bortnik. And we'll go Denis Lazovic. Thanks, Tom. Win the candidates. And who do you think would eventually surpass Magnus as well, number 1? Win the candidates. Yeah, that's a tough one. I'd love to see Ali Reza win the candidates because I think he's just the most exciting player of everyone playing. But will he do it? I don't know. Right, which game to follow here? Hikaru. How's Niemann doing? It's always fun to watch him. How will we access the Discord? Yeah, I'll share the link out to it on Friday, just putting on the final finishing touches of it basically. And then there'll be a public section to the Discord, and then a private section as well, which I'm locking down and deliberately locking down behind a paywall. You know, I want to bring tons of value into that whole area. One-on-one intro call, everyone who joins, get guest speakers into that space as well. So I've lined up Sam Shankland already, you know, US chess champion 2018, for those who don't know, serious grandmaster, and he's coming in to do a talk in April is the plan on theoretical rook end games. So he's lined up. I was talking with Alex Banzia earlier. He just released that Karo Khan simplified course. You know, working with lots of different people in the chess space to say like, hey, look, do you want to come into the space, talk about, you know, a course you might have released or something along those lines. So I really want to make it a great chess space. And then obviously you'll be able to hang out with others who are looking to improve as well, right? There'll be good chat in there. I'm going to do monthly giveaways, you know, prize giveaways of different things. Useful links as well. I know when I was first coming into the chess space, you're trying to navigate your way around, which websites to go to, all that kind of thing. So yeah, just so many plans for that Discord. You know, I really want to build a good community space that I wish had been in place like 15 years ago when I got into this whole chess scene. So I've got a big vision for that. But yeah, I'll roll that out formally on Friday. It'll be, and then do some fun stuff as well. Monthly pub quiz, do some regular chess tournaments. I'll do game reviews in there as well, but just for the community. And you'll be able to ask questions, not just through chat either. You can come off like mute sort of thing. You get invited to speak, and you can speak on the Discord stage. So yeah, just so many different plans for that space. Oh, and chess rooms is another big one. You know, when you're playing someone at chess, but you can't speak to them, right? You pair with someone, you play a game, you can talk in chat and you can type, but what if you could find a trusted opponent, you know, in the community, hey, does anyone want to play? And then connect to them on a chess room so that you can play and speak at the same time, right? Actually connect with people. Plus, I want to play against others, chat with others as well in the members space. So yeah, there's just so much I'm looking to do in that community, basically. Oh, thanks, Brutus. You'll volunteer to make the sandwiches. Food, yeah, food's an interesting one. I am trying to figure out what to sort of give away as a thank you to those people who sign up early. Like, maybe we can send candy in the post, or sweets as we say in this country. Somehow just ship candy all over the place. I don't know how well that would sort of travel. Actually, sweets are okay, aren't they? It's like other stuff that might go bad. Bananas. or something of that nature. Getting really hot. The heating's gone on, and because I'm in this bloody little shoe cupboard, it gets absolutely boiling. And if I try and take my jumper off now, I'll start stripping on stream. You know, it's going to turn into some weird kind of different website that it's not meant to be. Okay, hands is better here according to the engine. Where are we at? So no, I haven't talked to Alex Banzia yet. No, I've just been pinging with him on a few emails. You know, I have spoken to Sam Shankland. He's lined up, sorted, but he's still just working on others basically. You mean trash talk? Yeah, trash talk. So yeah, you could trash talk each other, right? Or you could just say, hey, how you doing? Or you could say, look, I want to practice an opening. Can we play a Sicilian, or can we play whatever, you know? Because that's one of the frustrating things for me is like, how do you find genuine people, genuine friends, that kind of thing? Because you can jump on these massive discords, right? Like Hikaru's, Gotham's, don't get me wrong, they got their place, but there's just like tens of thousands of people in there. You just get lost amongst it all, right? And how do you actually find like legit people, sensible people, right, that don't just want to put pictures up of Pepe the Frog all day long and, you know, just like whatever their agendas might be? How do you find serious people, fancy a game of chess, and then you know they're less likely to cheat, right? Because, you know, everyone's in this community together. You're not going to get people messing about so much. So you can find a trusted person, get a game going, get some chat going with them. Yeah, I want to do some pub quiz stuff, not just chess related. We'll have some chess rounds, but just general quiz stuff, right? But people will have to organise into teams. Everyone can just come along. Then we divvy up the teams, but we can have individual leaderboards getting going. I just got so many plans for this Discord to make it a genuinely great place to hang out, because it's the space that I feel has been missing for a long, long time. And the YouTube community is just rubbish because everyone's commenting in the videos. I want to chat with people, but, you know, I can only do it through a comment or two. You can't actually have a proper chat with anyone. So, yeah, these are my thoughts on it all. Sorry, where are we at with comments? The problem is, I really need to get a second screen. Stop showing off my receding hairline as I lean down to read the phone. Fans only epic. Thanks, Philippe. Who are you rooting for in the team chess tournament? I forget all the pairings now. Who was it who beat Giri and Danya? Oh yeah, it was Christian and Fabi, wasn't it? So yeah, not so much rooting for them. The main thing I want to see from Christian and Fabi is another Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra advertisement. I did legit reach out to Manscaped as well. I really want to do a lawnmower advert for below the belt grooming. Yeah, Levy and Hikaru's obviously... Oh, that's a nice move. Levy and Hikaru's obviously going to be really fun to watch as well. But I don't want them to win. Actually, I'll tell you who I'm rooting for. I would absolutely love it if Danya and Robert won. Because how do you not just love them, right? The pair of them. I mean, they're just brilliant. Danya's my favourite commentator going. I think overall for fun, I absolutely love Peter Peter Svidler and Peter Lecco as well. But for just pure fun and entertainment and choice of words, Danya's my top one. So I'd say Danya and Robert Hess. They're the ones I'm rooting for the most, I'd say. Okay, hands one. Sorry, I'm not really talking about chess much. I kind of prefer just having a chat, to be honest, than watching the chess. You'll have to let me know if that gets boring. I would love to see Hansen. Oh yeah, of course, it's Eric Hansen, isn't it? I forgot who his partner is. Yeah, no chance Eric's beating Hikaru. I watched that video that Eric did about, he was playing Bullet at like 4 a.m. and some guy accusing him of cheating. And he was saying how he's gotten really into Counter-Strike. I think he said Counter-Strike. Yeah, so he's sort of, I don't know, is he going off chess? Is he getting bored of chess? I saw the Botez channel as well. Like, Andrea's getting into DJing. She started a whole DJ channel. Alex is doing the poker stuff. So there's a few of these guys. I guess they get, I don't know, a bit bored or fed up with chess. What was I about to search? Oh yeah, team chess battle. Oh, I need to wake up. Coffee and a slap in the face with a wet fish. Okay, the team chess battle schedule. Van Forest. Alright. I mean, let's be honest, guys. They're going to get absolutely smashed. Because at the end of the day, when we look over this half, they've got Levy, right? You don't stand a chance. Alright, let me jump back here. Alright, we'll go MVL. We'll go Dennis. Ooh, Hikaru versus Arjun. We'll go Hikaru. Because, obviously. Does Alex scream loads at poker too? I haven't watched her poker videos. Right, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Nigel Short, by the way, got absolutely smashed up by Garry Kasparov. For anyone not aware of that match, I think it was 1993, I want to say. And it was when there was this whole break in chess. So you had was it called PCL or something? The professional, PCA, I think, the Professional Chess Association. Kasparov started it himself because he wasn't. Okay, we've got to watch this. A3, the Anderson Open. Go on, go pawn H4, move 2. The Creepy Crawley. A6 in response. Oh, look at this. Okay, so this is the Creepy Crawley. And it was called that by international master Mike Basman, the late Mike Basman, English IM, died in 2022 in his 70s, and he used to play some wacky stuff, but this is one that he coined, the Creepy Crawley. H3, A3, H3. This might have to be the recap later when I see this opening. Anyway, back to Kasparov. So, yeah, Kasparov wasn't happy with FIDE and how they were running stuff. So he broke off, formed his own chess association, the Professional Chess Association, I think it was called, PCA. He organised his own sort of cycle and everything. And he ended up playing... he ended up playing Nigel Short in... I think it was 1993. But yeah, he just destroyed Short. But yeah, it eventually got unified. Was it 2000? Or 2005? Somewhere around the Topalov time. There was a period of time where you had some stupid world champions. Like, who's that player? Was it Ponomariov? I think it might have been Ponomariov. Like, he was not world champion caliber, right? But he was sort of one of the ones winning in this other one they set up. But yeah, I think they unified it all with the Topalov Kramnik. And of course, that famous match had a big cheating scandal thing going on. You had Topalov accusing Kramnik of going to the toilet too much to cheat. And they were doing all searches and everything. And yeah, nothing was found in the toilet anyway of substance. So that was the old toilet gate in chess. And of course now Kramnik has his own kind of cheating stuff going on. And if you don't know, he's got a procedure. He's got a procedure down. Okay, that is not a knight you want to take. Activate the old bishop here. The longer you can keep that pawn on d5, the longer you kill the bishop. Thanks, Raid. Glad you're enjoying the channel. Was it Kazim Janov? I don't know if it was. I'll have to have a look in a minute. What's your take on Nigel Shaw? Why does he hate women? His mum's one. I wasn't aware he does hate women, to be honest. So I don't know if he's done some tweets or what. He's really involved in FIDE now himself, isn't he? He's was he president or something, or running for I can't remember the details, but he does a load of stuff, doesn't he? Yeah, Alex Botes, she's doing like techno DJ. So I'm just catching up on some comments here. I need to get 2 screens so I can see them better. No, Magnus is not playing this title Tuesday, I'm afraid. Sorry for the title. I can't change it now. I thought he might be. I hoped he might be. I won't do it next week until I know if he's playing or not. Oh, I've just seen there's a new chess tournament starting today, the Prague Masters. Sagar Shah is there actually in person covering the event. Always love his work. He did a great recap recently of Vichy's game against Abbasov, and Agadmate did a recap of that one as well. Yeah, really nice game from Vichy. But Abbasov is going to get his butt whooped at the candidates, you know. I mean, it's going to be like as brutal as watching Ding Loren at Tata Steel. Or even worse, Ding Loren at freestyle chess. In those first couple of rapid days, that was just absolute carnage. Poor guy. But yeah, Abbasov's just not in the caliber, right? But he's just qualified on Magnus pulling out from the world, the candidates through that World Cup spot. So Abbasov has qualified by coming 4th at the World Cup. Feels like there's tactics in the air, right? E6. There's something going on these light squares. Okay, that's a good move. Very nice. It's looking good for Arjun. Arjun Erigassi, by the way, he's just gone... What is that? Why couldn't you take that? What did I miss? Oh, queen here. No? Okay, no, I'm just going absolutely mad. The queen supports. Told you I'm tired today. Wow, unbelievable. Yeah, Arjun's just gone number 2 in India. So Vichy's actually still number 1. He gained a few rating points in Germany, and Arjun has just jumped like Prague, Vidit. Who's the other one that's always up there? Gukesh. But they're all like neck and neck, really. Yeah, I really need to start getting more sleep when I'm trying to literally hang entire pieces. Yeah, I've just been working round the clock on this community space, basically. But really excited for it. I haven't been this excited for a chess thing in years. It's like the space I've always dreamed of, finally coming true. Okay. Okay, what's actually going on here? The queen's attacked. Oh crap, sorry, I'm so far behind the moves because I went down the analysis. Alright, we're up to speed. Wow, Hikaru's down on time. Oh, he's got the bathtub. The supported bathtub. Somewhere for your head. Okay, this looks awful. Surely Arjun's taken. Oh, he's got the Irish pawns. So these are known as Irish pawns. I'll jump to the wiki article in a minute and show you that. There's a whole story behind it. Was it maybe the Bunratty Masters in Ireland or something where it got coined? trying to remember. Here comes the king into a7 probably. Whoops. Yeah, this is game over surely. Bishop b3. Ah, that was a nice move. Take with check. And now the pawns run. Yeah, game over. Well played, Arjun. Good game. Let me show you the old Irish pawns. Actually, maybe I'll save that for between rounds. Let's see if anyone's still playing. Oh, I've lost the chat. Oh, the board is frozen. Yeah, sorry about that. Most people finished. How's Ali Reza doing? One of my favourite players. By the way, if you've never watched the Banter Blitz match, okay, he won. Magnus, Ali Reza Fruzja versus Magnus Carlsen, March 2020 Banter Blitz final. That's just one of the greatest chess matches you'll ever see. Goes absolutely to the wire. I won't tell you who wins in case you haven't seen it, but just YouTube that. Fruzja Carlsen Banter Blitz 2020 March, just as COVID had hit, lockdown, and yeah, it's just amazing. And you can watch the commentary from either side, really, Magnus or Ali Reza. How did Niemann do? 1. What's the results looking like? Jump to them. Yeah, so Irish pawn formation is these triple pawns. Does it say the history here? No. Wiki. Oh, it was coined by English Grandmaster Tony Miles, apparently, who I was speaking about in a recent video. 1978 FIDE West European Zonal. 2 games featuring the Irish representative Eamon Coe. Not sure how to pronounce the surname. Okay. Oh, okay, so it was an Irish player playing with the Irish pawns. There you go. Wow, I lost on all 3 of my predictions. Don't quit your day job. Wow, Pranav's doing well. Minley, Arjun. Yeah. Get rid of that. What's my yellow? On chess.com I'm about 2100. You can find my username on videos and things. But yeah, 2100-ish Blitz. Bullet is like about 2200 or something. And then on Lee Chess I'm like 2350 Bullet and usually about 2200 Blitz, somewhere around there. So it all moves around. I can hear the ticking. All India clash. Pranav versus Arjun. Alright, let's go Pranav. That's going to be a good fight. Go for hands to win this one. And Bortnik. Lock that in. Do you think 960 is the future of chess? No, so 960, I don't really enjoy it that much, if I'm being honest. It's alright, but I just enjoy normal chess, basically. Even though I appreciate for the top players it gets frustrating when you're running into tons and tons of prep. Another A3 move. Oh, he's had 2 whites in a row. Is he going to go H3? No, D4. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Chess 960. It's alright, but I don't know, a little bit boring for me, I find. And just not so enjoyable. And I saw it in the channel views as well that people weren't so interested. They'd rather see the proper chess. One of the problems I've got with the channel is, you know, you're constantly trying to put out content that people actually want to watch. And what do people want to watch? Well, endless madness, right? And then, okay, some Hans Niemann stuff and a bit of Kramnik chucked in there and Hikaru and, you know, where's the drama and what's going on. So, you know, I'm sort of putting up videos that ultimately people want to watch, right? Pull in some views, grow the channel, that kind of thing. So I do want to cover other players more than I do, but then every time I do so, the videos just like flop completely. And of course, it takes a lot of effort, you know, making each of these videos, putting the time in and everything like that. That's as well where I'm hoping the community is going to really come in, because then when I'm doing weekly community only calls, I might even do a couple a week, right? I can cover these different kind of players. Like there's a Vidic game I've wanted covered for a while where he plays a move, you know, it's an absolutely tremendous move. He calls it one of the best moves he's ever found, but no one really cares that much when I cover a Vidic game, so I haven't really done it on the channel yet. But I've got quite a few in the back pocket, just games that are amazing that I really want to cover. So that's the kind of stuff I'm planning to bring to the community. But then I'll record all of those, put them in a library of growing videos and everything like that. So yeah, plans for the future. See, it looks nice for white here, but you've locked your entire attack. And if you ever go f4, you're opening this bishop, so... But white hasn't yet castled. Interesting game. Not in the Kramnik interesting sense, just genuinely interesting. Anish Giri games are to drool for. Said no one ever. No, he's been playing some okay chess lately. It was good last week. I mean, he won Title Tuesday, didn't he? But he did it by offering a draw in a completely won position. So as he does it, he's like, okay, we'll do it for the memes. You know, because he's got this reputation, for anyone who doesn't know, of being Mr. Drawnish Giri, because in the 2016 candidates tournament, he made 14 draws out of 14 games. So, okay, the reputation stuck and now precedes him. Precedes him? Can't remember. Okay, black's looking quite passive here. This is a bit of a horrible pawn. This is a bit of a monster knight. It is a nice position. There's something so sexy about a knight on e4, you know, blockading a pawn, which is killing the dark squared bishop. Very, very nice. At some point, maybe b4, c5. I mean, white's got all the cards here. This knight can come to b5 potentially, although you don't want to get traded. Even then you've got options of planting a rook on c6. Problem is this knight can't activate either, because you eliminate win d6. Okay, maybe run the h pawn one day. All you can really do is wait. Somehow bringing this knight to d3 looks quite nice as well, via some kind of maneuver. Rook c2, knight c1, d3, double the other rook. Don't know. You've got to watch counterplay here, I guess, with this and this, but doesn't look that dangerous. Nice position for Arjun. Yeah, the chess videos and the algorithm and all that. Yeah, no, I mean I could obviously make videos, even though I know they would like kind of flop. That's what Agad does, to be fair. I wish I could just put out all the videos like Agad does, because he's got such a big channel, such a big reach. you know, he can just cover games, get great views anyway. But yeah, as I'm in like an earlier stage of my channel and everything, and I'm trying to grow the channel, yeah, it's just a bit depressing when you pour a lot of effort into a video and it's like, yeah, that was a flop, no one really cares. So yeah, it's not always ideal covering a lot of the same players, but I don't know, for the time being I guess it is what it is. But yeah, certainly in future I'd like to do a bit more of a mix. This is looking pretty bad. G6 collapsing. Oh, yikes, that's game over. Still fighting. Yeah, Arjun takes it. That's literally a checkmate. Wow. Now that is the power of the bishops. Look at that. What a checkmate that is. That's something. Oh dear. I need to get a new mic so I can get a bit more animated about these games, because if I start booming into this mic it's just too loud. It'll blow your eardrums off. Alright, let's head back, see how the tournament situation is looking. If my computer catches up. Is that round 7? Check in on Hikaru. What's Hikaru got? Black, pawn up. It's looking a bit inevitable. This is what I was saying earlier about tactics is, you know, instantly these strong grandmasters are going, right, I need to target G2, it's the weakness. So Hikaru was looking to sort of bring the knight round here or here, let's say, rook here. Yeah. And this is where tactics are so important, because then it helps your positional chess flow as well. Oh, Hikaru went on time. But yeah, it helps the positional chess flow as well, because you sort of get this feel for what squares to put the pieces on. Alright, we'll head back. How's Resa looking? Wow, time scramble. Nice, good move. I guess this is a draw? No, maybe not actually. No, yeah, that's... Oh, okay, it's game over. Extra pawn. How's the techers? How's the clutch? Okay, Resa racking up some points. He's gone for the old Swiss gambit. For anyone who doesn't know what that is in chess, let me show you. It's where you like chuck the first round to get an easier draw. The Swiss gambit is a chess opening. No, not this. Yeah, this is what I'm after. Other uses. The term Swiss gambit is also used colloquially to describe a strategy for Swiss system tournaments. In a Swiss gambit, a player loses or draws against a weaker player early in the tournament in the hope of being paired against weaker opposition in later rounds and finishing in the prize money. So yeah, there you go. But I've never heard of this Swiss gambit. F4, F5, E4. Okay. Bird is the word. Oh, Hikaru's done a video on the Swiss Gambit. Okay. Predictions. I hear the ticking going on in my ears. I don't know if you do as well. So, Mohamed Moradli. Alright, we'll go hands. We'll go Hikaru. I'm hoping we get a really tasty pairing soon. Go Jeffrey. I've been impressed by Jeffrey lately. And how strong he is. Okay, sit back. Magnus. No, Magnus was never playing, I'm afraid. I titled this up when I thought he'll be playing, but I won't do that next week. But then he just never even played in the end. Okay, we're heading into round 8. Okay, we've got Arjun. Any tasty pairings? Got Hans. Where? Let's check in on Hans. See how he gets on for a game. Okay. Bunch of moves played. So one more round, then there'll be a short break, and then 3 more rounds to finish. Early title Tuesday. Yeah, we're good. We're in business. I wonder when Ding is going to be playing this year. What other tournaments he's got lined up? I mean, Tata Steel didn't exactly go great for him, did it? There's the World Chess Championship match, of course. That's a massive one. When even is that? It's World Chess Championship 2024. Does it state? No, it just says... Oh, it doesn't say when it will actually be. So, yeah. I mean, it was in November. No, wait, no. Magnus retained it against Jan in November 22. No, sorry, was it 21? November 21, I think. And then Ding took it off Jan in, it was sort of like May, wasn't it? May last year, May 23. I don't know why they didn't play in November, but yeah. Cool, this is looking tasty for Hans already. You can't take on B6, so how are you defending? 98? Looks grim. C5 on the way one day. Yeah, Ding in chess 960 was pretty brutal. Okay, surely you just take that, move the queen to say E1 or something, win the pawn. No? Oh, fair enough. Oh, okay, knight D4 was a better move. E5. Yuck. Computer says knight takes on C6 is best. I suppose B4 is coming soon is the problem. And you're just going to be steamrolling your pawns forward. Somehow. Hope you're all having a good Tuesday anyway. I guess it's about 12:25 Eastern time. Middle of the working day. I mean, at the end of the day, your boss earns $1, you earn a dime. That's why you watch chess on company time. What more to be said? Living the dream. Okay, Hans has got a monster position. Day job, I'm in consultancy, basically, like software consultancy. But I've not had to travel since 2020. You know, when COVID hit, all the travel stopped. I mean, pretty much. Like, there's the odd small thing, but basically all stopped. So that was a big reason why I was able to start up this channel and do this on the side. Hans is 2 minutes up here. This is a bit of a destruction. What kind of software? Oh, I don't want to say, sorry, I'll get hunted down on LinkedIn. I try and keep my chess thing separate with my work thing. I mean, basically, I want to be dropping down my consultancy hours, you know, in the next, I don't know, few months, 6 months. Because, yeah, I'm just pumping it all into this community I'm setting up now. Obviously, I've been doing the videos and everything, which is busy anyway, but now I'm starting the Discord community. It's reached that point where the amount of time I'm putting into that, it's just not sustainable, trying to also do the day job, everything like that. So yeah, I really want to, you know, put a lot of time into this this epic chess community, and that's what I'm really passionate about as well. I can really see the vision behind that. So yeah, I'll have to drop the hours down, really, is the reality. Not that I'm complaining about that. Oh, the queen is on prise. This is going so fast, it's kind of laggy. Rook d6? Oh, he takes there first. Doesn't ChatBT do all your work for you now? Yeah, I wish. I was playing around with that Copilot thing earlier on Bing, actually. I haven't used that before. And that's powered by ChatGPT, I think, isn't it? Because Microsoft invested... This game's crazy. Microsoft invested a lot in ChatGPT, didn't they? Or OpenAI. So, what is going on? I think Hans has made a real mess of this. What? Black's just going to draw it. Oh my word, it's mate in 3. This is what I mean with Niemann. Okay, it's missed. But, you know, stronger grandmasters will find that. When I say this is what I mean with Niemann, I was asked earlier if I think he'll go top 5 in the world, and he's a great player, obviously, and working really hard. But I think... oh, right, now it's just completely over. But I think he's got too many blunders in him at the moment, really. Is the problem. Oh yeah, okay, this is game over. Just as I say that, he wins. But Black did have a winning line here. It was mate in 3. So this was a massive blunder, apparently. Knight h3 check. King g2. Queen e2. Okay, that is tough to see, because then you mate on g4. Very nice. Yeah. Anyway, so like I was saying, yeah, I was playing around with that Bing Copilot, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Has anyone seen this Copilot thing? Right, so you go to Bing, open Copilot, ask me anything, tell me about Magnus Carlsen and Hans Niemann, and then yeah, it just comes back with all this just stuff. Let's delve into their intriguing story. But yeah, say, so to ChatGPT do all my work? No. But if I wanted it to write me a script for a documentary on Magnus and Hans, well, look at this, right? It's just pretty incredible, all the stuff that it spits out here. Just mad. And then it shows you all the sources you've been using that get used. And then if you keep talking to it, it remembers all the history of what you've said. So yeah, pretty crazy. And you can draw, get it to draw pictures for you and stuff as well. Mad. Anyway, back to chess. What's my favourite food? I don't know, but I'm quite hungry actually. And that is round 8 basically done, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to take a quick break there. Come back for the final 3 rounds. So I'm going to quickly change the screen overlay. How do I go back to editor? There we go. Let's put this one at the top. Alright, I'll catch you soon. Hey everyone. Okay, I can hear ticking. Hikaru, ooh, Niemann versus Aragaisi. Alright, let's give it to Niemann. Save. That's looking pretty tasty. Oh, I just wolfed down my dinner. So full. Carbonara. I haven't had that in months. Isn't it great when you get cooked something different? Or maybe you do your own cooking, but my wife tends to do our dinners. I'm lucky. But then I do the chess videos. We won't be chucking her on anytime soon. She's better looking than I am, but doesn't quite know much about chess. I didn't actually realise just how woefully bad her chess knowledge is until I was speaking with her the other day. And I realised that she basically only knows what the pieces are called, wasn't even completely sure how they moved or how to set the board up, which was pretty surprising to me. Oh dear. Wow, that was a big change of moves. Okay, got an interesting middle game. Hans has got the centre. Arjun's made a lot of progress over here. I do like Black's position if you can hold it all together. Yeah, I was thinking d4, and then I see the computer engine backing it up. There's something juicy about getting into that square while you can. And now, of course, you want f3 ASAP Rocky. Okay, takes. Bishop b2 maybe? Try and get knight d4, blockade. I mean, if you can keep that blockaded. Although if you come to b2, you leave this diagonal and f4 comes. This is such a tricky position. Oh yeah, okay, computer saying bishop f4, top move. f4, ooh, risky. Maybe a good move though, because you're going to sideline this knight once you kick it back with h3. So, tricky game. No, this is round 9 of 11. Yeah, always 11 rounds, titled Tuesday. And last week Anish Giri won the early one. I can't remember who won the late one. Whose move is it? Hans. He's taken a while. I think he realises the danger of his position because the knight's getting driven back. The thing with knights as well is you've always got to look at their circuits, and what circuit is this knight on? Comes to f7, well, then where does it go? d8, c6, that takes a long time. If you come to g8, e7, yeah, it's on a very, very bad circuit. So black is almost playing like a piece down right now. Having said that, this bishop's very locked. Rook a6, yeah. Rook d6, tasty. But also you want to blockade this pawn, of course. Double the rooks, what else? Queen a5 coming. Pressure a7. e6 loose. Looks very nice for Arjun. And then at some point there'll be e3, bishop f1, bishop b5. Okay, now if you go there, then Hans gets a knight to g4. So how to react? Possibly you leave it and just prepare to take. I'd go maybe e3, bishop f1. I'm on fire, guessing the moves. Get my title soon. I wish. You can get some proper lame titles here in the UK. I'll show you the English Chess Federation website in a minute. Like they go all the way down to like, you can basically be almost a beginner chess player and get a title and be a titled player. But they're really lame titles. So I'd be taking that pawn, I think. Or maybe king g2, but... Hans is nowhere near the best player in the world. Yeah, who doesn't really play very much anymore, does she? Can't you just take on A7? What's wrong with taking on A7? But yeah, she was pretty special. There's a young girl from England at the moment actually who's really strong. She's the third best player in the world for 8-year-olds, and that's boys and girls. Yeah, and she's just coming up fast, very strong. Forgot her name now. People hate on Hans, I don't even know why. Well, the why part I think is layered. Obviously there was the cheating thing that kicked off with Hans, but I think Hans is just pretty good at rubbing people up the wrong way, right? You know, I mean, it's gonna wind people up, isn't it, when you're constantly saying, you know, you're gonna be the best and you're gonna be champion and all that kind of stuff, right? He knows how to get under people's skin. I mean, I think he got under Magnus's skin. So you've got to watch out for Queen E2. Bishop currently covers. Your voice is the only one I can listen to well. Oh, right. Thanks, Sebastian. Although, with the way I'm talking right now, it's not got the kind of animated YouTube panache, right? I mean, when I do a YouTube video, like I lift it up a level and I'm like, yo, look what just happened. It's all kicking off. It's hard to be like that for 2 hours on this stream. So I'm just relaxing, chilling, talking to everyone. Different kind of thing going on. And also, like I said, I'm going to sound panel this room. Maybe get a new mic. I've got one of these Blue Yetis. It's pretty decent, but I think I could maybe get a better one. And then I can, I guess, raise my voice a bit more. Because otherwise, I think it's just horrendous for you guys to listen to. Okay, this game's really turned around. Full time scramble. Is D4 coming at one point if you're not careful? I guess right now it chucks a pawn, but I'm trying to activate the bishop. There it goes. There it goes. So the computer says bad move, but I understand it. You do bring the bishop to life. But okay, looks drawish. Very, very drawish. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to be said for this position. Oh, G5, okay. These are the kind of positions that Magnus has made a living on winning. And now just don't let your enemy king in. Okay, draw. My predictions are never very good. Does Hans behave like that for attention? I don't know. I don't think I'm qualified to analyse why Hans behaves how he does. But I certainly enjoy it from a kind of fan perspective and making content perspective. Ooh, Niemann versus Grishchuk. Love it. Okay, Jeffrey's risen the ranks. He's a really strong blitz player. Okay, obviously you go Hikaru. Let's go Pranav to beat this guy. Lock that in. My kids are back. All hell is breaking loose downstairs. They're just so desperate to watch Titled Tuesday. I have young kids, by the way, not older kids. All right, Hikaru or Niemann Grishchuk. This is a pretty big game. Let's check in on Hikaru. I mean, yeah, Tan Min Lee, however you say his first name, is yeah, very strong at blitz. He beat Magnus last week as well. Chess.com tells me this is the Indian game. And now the Spielman Indian variation. That's named after John Spielman, for anyone who doesn't know that one. An English grandmaster. And I think he still writes a column in The Guardian, which is a newspaper here, for anyone who doesn't know. Does a chess column, weekly, monthly, not sure. Where are you watching this? Someone said just on chess.com. If you go to chess.com/events, it will show you, you know, whatever event is going on. I mean, you've got Title Tuesday going on, but then there's upcoming events that you can see, such as the Team Chess Battle, which is happening later. And then you can also watch past events from here. But this is where I actually record games and then post them to the channel, because I use this analysis section. And it takes you to an analysis mode. So I'll show you now. See how the board is now greyed out because I'm in analysis mode. And then I'll switch back to the moves. And then we're back up to date with the game. So this is why I use this view, because you get the nice feature of the board being greyed out. So I don't use chess.com/analysis for... Well, not for most of the games anyway. Sometimes I do. If it's an older game and I can't find it in the tournament view. E5, maybe. Bishop's loose. Yeah, he plays it. Fabiano, Prague, Gukesh Ali Reza. Hi, Ethereal. Thanks for jumping on. Right, what do you play here? Quite a tough position suddenly. Hikaru's knight is a little bit of a monster. Having said that, if takes, bishop takes, you're doing okay. Queen looks a bit offside. But if queen e4, then I guess probably f5 and then e4, so you don't want to go there. Maybe queen g3, but again, are you getting a bit trapped? Knight f4 could come to e2. Not ideal. Who do you think will win candidates? Oh yeah, I never really answered that earlier. Who do I think will win? I'm leaning towards Fabi, but I don't want him to win. But he is incredibly strong. Hikaru's right up there. The biggest strength that Hikaru's got now is to use his whole famous line of he doesn't care. But you know, he psychologically, you know, he's switched up massively. Since years gone by, excuse me. So Hikaru could really... I mean, Hikaru's beaten Fabi, I think, in like their last 2 classical games. Which is really impressive. He beat him at the FIDE Grand Swiss in the Isle of Man. And he beat him in the final round of Norway chess to stop Fabi winning the tournament. So I'd hedge my bets on Fabi or Hikaru. But is Hikaru going to choke, sort of thing, at some key moment? So I'm going to go Fabi. I don't think one of the Indian players will do it. You never know. But the person who I want to win is Ali Reza, because I just find his brand of chess the most exciting, hands down. You know, he's just so good. If he played in a more boring manner, I think he would get better results as well. But yeah. So no, no one thinks Abbasov's going to win it then. Get the job done for. Is he from Azerbaijan? It's one of those countries, isn't it? Can't remember. But yeah, I find Vishy Anand so impressive. If you want to know just how impressive it is, what Vishy is doing at his age, just look at all of the other people of his age, of his generation. And even the generation that came after him, they've started dropping off. You know, none of them have kept it going that long like he has. So I think the fact that he started off this academy in India and he's stayed so involved in not just chess but actual teaching chess to others and learning new ideas and all that is a massive factor, definitely. Plus he was already, of course, amazing and a seriously good blitz player as well. There's that famous clip of him playing against Kasparov and they're low on time and Kasparov blunders his queen, basically. Well, he blunders a piece and then he has to give his queen for a rook and a piece. Yeah, so Vishy's pretty phenomenal what he's done and how he's still there at the top. But yeah, he's that good that he just destroyed Nigel Abbasov the other day in the German Bundesliga. No Magnus, I'm afraid. Sorry about the title. I won't do that next time. I'll just call it Title Tuesday Watch or whatever. I was hoping Magnus would be playing, but yeah, Hikaru's killing it now. Just ripping the king open. Thing is, we all just love watching Magnus play, don't we? I mean, I remember it myself when I used to just religiously watch every video that Danny King posted on Power Play Chess. And it was like, okay, Magnus game, click. And then sometimes I'd watch all the other games as well, but I was a bit like, can't really bother to watch a Shaq Mamadjarov game. MVL, yeah, maybe. But has Hikaru just blundered? Wow. That is a massive blunder. He's just lost his queen. Botez Gambit. King E1. C-pawn drops. Holy smokes. I told you Tan Min Lee was good. Yeah, there's nothing. King E3. Wow. B7. Queen D8. Oh, no, you can't do that. Oh, there goes the rook. Wow. Wow. Go on, Tan Min. He's on 10 out of 10. Smashing it. What a guy. He's beaten Hikaru, Bortnik, Arjun, Vahap Sanal. He's just killed everyone. Wow. Well played, mate. That is pretty impressive. From Vietnam. Hans beat Grishchuk. Should we have a quick look at that? Please turn off the slow movement effect. Oh, where is it? I think that's just lag, John. The moves were coming through so fast, it was just lagging. It's not anything I've sort of like turned on. Yeah, I watch football. I mean, I'm from England, right? We love football here, and I mean, all Europeans, I think, love football pretty much, right? But and when I say football, I mean soccer. Oh, 2 secs. I've got to do this. Okay, let's go clean sweep. Actually, they're going to offer a draw. He'll offer a draw, won't he? Hands. Drop some. Save. Yeah, but yeah, I watch. Oh right, you're from England, right? Sorry, yeah. But I don't actively watch it. I don't even watch telly these days. I'm just so busy with this channel. and everything I'm doing. And I'll say one more time, so busy starting up the Epic Chess community. Coming this Friday, 1st of March, massive launch date. Cannot wait. It's the community I wished was around for years. So that's coming this week. So I've just been so busy. Yeah, I barely watch telly at the moment. This is the Niemann game against Grizchuk. Okay, launches a big attack. But way back in the day, I used to go and watch Russian and Diamonds play before they folded. And now they've sort of started up again, but not properly. Okay, Hans just gets a massive squeeze on. Okay. Alright, back to the games. Round 11, the decider. Who do you support, Raid? Who's your team? The Euros still in Europe, I guess. Yeah, I don't know when the Euros. Is it the Euros this year? I suppose it was World Cup 2 years ago, wasn't it? Was the World Cup in France? I'm drawing a blank. I always watch these things and then I can't even bloody remember who's in the final or where it was held, never mind who won it. Well, I can usually remember where it was held. Reload the page, the lag should go. Okay, how many rounds? It's 11 rounds. Sorry, let me click on this game. Okay. This is the decider. If Jeffrey wins, he goes level. Although probably then, I guess... Well, actually, I don't know who would win on tie breaks. Right, let's get up to speed. What happened? Oh, this old jazz. Okay. Guccio piano game, centre attack. I meant the Europeans stood in Europe, loving soccer, yeah. Oh, Qatar, that was it, yeah. Qatar, yeah, because that was all the controversy, wasn't it, around it being hosted there. The amount of backhand deals that went on and all that jazz for them to secure it. It says white's better here, but I quite like black's position with the open F file and everything. But I guess this bishop's quite locked out. And you can't go knight e7 to go c6 and release it because then it gets trapped. So do you go a6 or a5, then knight e7, then c6, then bishop c7? Oh, knight a5 is a good move immediately now. Yeah, it makes sense. c6, and then knight heads for c4, I guess. But you have to be a bit careful with changing that pawn structure. Are there anyone else beside Magnus and Hikaru that had a perfect 11-11 title Tuesday? There's c6. Here comes the bishop. Yeah, there will be. I'm sure there will be. I don't know who, but I guess I should support West Ham. They're my local club, but I don't support a team. Yeah, my in-laws are all West Ham. Yeah. Yeah, I generally watch sport more for the social anyway, like getting together with people. But I'm a big rugby man in general. I've played rugby since I was 10 years old. So I play. I always played a lot of football as a kid as well, as you do, right? But as my main sport that I played for a team, then rugby's been the one. Computer didn't like that move. It says bishop h6, rook f6, rook a1. It's interesting that it's willing to offer the two rooks for the queen, and it says that's good for white. I suppose there's dangerous things about smashing through here is the problem for black. Yeah, rugby union. Yeah, I'm in the south of the country, so it's all union down here. All the rugby league stuff is in the north of the country, really. Although they do have union in the north. There's a whole belt of England which is all rugby league, and then it goes back into being union, I think. There's certainly quite a few union teams in the north, like Newcastle, Falklands. Position, I've always been quite quick, so wing, fullback, along those lines basically. But I'm injured at the minute, knee injury, so I haven't played since August, which has been rubbish. Did my PCL, posterior cruciate ligament. It's the more rare injury. The ACL is the most common one that footballers do a lot. The anterior cruciate ligament, and then there's PCL and MCL. And PCL is the one that runs along the back of the knee. Much rarer injury, but yeah, I did it sort of falling into hard ground in a pre-season game. Ooh, nasty trick. Take here with check. Pick up a bishop. So apparently this game's just dead level. Queen e6, b5, g5. The computer says it's all a draw. Oh dear. Oh, queen g7 check? Hang on a minute. Okay, it's getting spicy. Computer says bishop e3 to hold the pawn. You'd love to threaten a checkmate, but this bishop does a good job. Bishop e3. So this pawn's very dangerous, of course. Whites are so much slower. Oh, they've agreed a draw. Oh, there you go. There is your winner, Tan-Min Lee. Well played to him. Let me head back here. I've got 3 points for that. 3 points. Okay, Hans is still playing. Let's check this one out. Yeah, I am a bit tired. Sorry about my voice today. I was up till like 1. I've just been so busy this week working on the community. Thanks, Jackby, yeah, for watching the stream. The Springboks. Yeah, I mean, they're amazing, right? They're just a quality team. Even when they don't seem like they're at their best, they just always show up for World Cups and stuff, don't they? Oh, that's a nice move. So yeah, you can't beat the Springboks. But my favourite team to watch and everything is the All Blacks. I just love the brand of rugby they play. Especially because the, what's it called? Super League, Super 15 league is just very, very attacking, aggressive rugby. The rugby in this country, in England, is a lot more boring. You know, forwards game, rumbling, scrums, mauls. It's a lot more free-flowing in the Southern Hemisphere. They really get the ball moving around. Wow, pawns are rumbling. This one's weak. Okay, heading towards a draw. Is there an equivalent of Pep Guardiola in rugby? I mean, our most famous coach in this country is Sir Clive Woodward. He was our World Cup winning coach in 2003. So he was really good. Eddie Jones was amazing, but sort of went off the boil a bit recently. But he did have us playing some great rugby for quite a few years. We almost won the World Cup. Lost to the Springboks by like 3 points or something. So, but yeah, I don't know a lot about the history of rugby. I sort of started watching it early 2000s or so, something like that. So, yeah, the historical part I'm not so sure about. But rugby's just less popular in general, of course. I mean, it's less accessible, isn't it? You can't just start kicking a ball about like you can football. Right, let's check in on these results here. Excuse me. Oh yeah, the French are amazing at rugby. They were playing some really nice attacking rugby. You know, what was that little scrum half called? I can't remember the number 9's name, but he was a really exciting player. And then the Irish have been amazing lately as well. They're putting the smackdown right now in the Six Nations. But I haven't followed a lot of sport closely for a while, really. I also follow golf. I like Tiger, Rory, top guys. There we go. Tan Min Lee gets the job done. Jose Martinez second. He really punches above his weight in blitz, I tell you. It's amazing. Oh, and Jeffrey gets third. Hikaru and a whole bunch of others, including Niemann, on 9 points in third. Whoops, scrolled down way too much. Alright, I'll call it a wrap. I think I'm going to be checking on that team chess battle later. Getting some kind of video up. Maybe the team chess battle. Maybe a Title Tuesday game. I don't know. Anyway. Oh yeah, Antoine Dupont. Thanks. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Sorry I'm a bit tired today. But yeah, great to see some people in chat. And I will be back, doing a recap later. Epic Chess community launch coming this Friday. Get it in the diaries. I'll be doing loads more promotion this week. Really excited to roll that one out. We got Sam Shankland on the way. Other guest speakers coming soon. You know, I really want to get that place popping. So do have a look in when it comes along. All right, take care. Thanks very much for jumping on, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye.